And we welcome you inside of the Panther Pit as we get set for Mountain 7 Conference football action on this beautiful September evening. The sun is starting to set here at the Panther Pit. The band is out on the field, and we are getting ready for football here tonight. It is homecoming 2023 for the Panthers. I'm George Young alongside Byron McClure. We welcome you to our broadcast tonight on Facebook and YouTube. Glad that you are with us. And as we say every week, Byron, it's a great night for football.
Always, man. The weather, the weather's turned a little bit this week.
I like it.
Finally. It's been a little steamy and got that humidity in the air from all the storms brewing. We're not out of the woods yet. It's still September, but the air has turned just a little bit. It felt like football driving in here tonight. It's one of those. You could wear pants, you could wear shorts. By the end of the night, it's going to be a little bit cooler. You might regret that you wore shorts. It feels like football.
Yeah, absolutely it does. Well, the last time we talked to you was the season opener here on FPSN when the Panthers fell to the Murphy Bulldogs. It has been a tough stretch for the Panthers, heading to Robbinsville the next week on August 25th, and then on September 1st, taking on the Swain County Maroon Devils. And Byron, the gauntlet of the Smoky Mountain Conference is over. You've got some teams in Murphy, Swain, and Robbinsville that will contend for that Smoky Mountain title.
If you watch enough football, and especially on TV or listen on radio, they talk about the battle of the unbeatens. Well, we've got the battle of the beatens tonight. Both teams coming in 0-4. And I would tell you, George, you and I were talking just a few minutes ago, if you look at these opponents that we played early in the season, granted, there was a time when we took the Smoky Mountain Conference portion of our schedule and said, okay, we'll come out of here 4-0, and then who is it that we play? But if you look right here on the screen, you've got Swain County at 4-0, Robbinsville 4-0, Murphy at 2-1. Those were three of our losses, and let me add, Murphy's loss come at the hands of Commerce, Georgia. So these are some really solid opponents. Swain County, by the way, beat Tuscola. Is that right? Am I right?
Yeah. So last week beat Tuscola. Yeah.
That's And here's the thing: if you want to look at those games, it's not like from the opening kickoff, George, that we were not contending. We actually fought in those games for a couple of quarters. This team is young. This team has had some, let's call it adversity with the personnel already. And what they have to do is put four good quarters together and keep people healthy. Unfortunately, we're missing some people tonight, some new ones. But, again, you just got to take the positive parts out of those games where you contended and think, let's give ourselves a chance to play four quarters that way.
And if you look at the rest of the schedule, it gets hot and heavy next week here against Tuscola, Pisgah, North, Smoky, West, and T.C. Robertson. And the one stat that I did not gather this week, and I will next week, is the record of the upcoming opponents for the Panthers. But even North Henderson's having a pretty good year.
Yeah, North Henderson is not the typical North Henderson. There again, that's another team that we're used to going in there and just winning by 3 touchdowns or so. But that's not the case right at the moment. They're on the up and up. And, of course, you look at some of those teams like West Henderson on there, and they're really solid this year. So got some tough games coming up. Let's just go ahead and call it what it is. Tonight's a night where who wins this game might not matter much to the rest of the world. But for both of these programs, it means the world, right?
Yes.
Because they're staring at 0 seasons right now and looking down the road and looking where they have a chance to get a W.
Tonight it is the East Henderson Eagles. You see the Panthers coming onto the field. The captains are coming onto the field, and you see a couple of guys not dressed tonight. And you mentioned that briefly, Byron. Injuries, the injury bug really early on in the season has bit the Panthers.
Yeah, we're missing some key people tonight. You see there, of course, Braden Hervey, the guy that was supposed to be the workhorse coming into the season, shoulder injury. 57, the big guy out there, Jacob Gibson, is out on concussion protocol. We are now missing number 1, Eli Brown, who is currently our leading rusher, I believe. Eli's not with us, so it'll be interesting to see how we shift things around. I will say this. There's a gentleman out there, number 30, Attic Sutton, that we're going to talk about a lot tonight.
Yeah, he is going to slide into Eli Brown's spot on the offensive side, we do believe, as they gather at about the 30-ish yard line for the toss of the coin. We don't have Mike Wood with us tonight. Normally he would be in the huddle there, and we'd have our Mike, but our Mike Wood, not with us tonight. He hopefully will be back with us at some point here in the 2023 season. It looks like East Henderson will receive the football to begin this ball game. Well, East Henderson and Franklin have been playing for a number of years, at least 15, since I've been doing the ball games here at Franklin. And, well, Franklin has had a lot of success against the East Henderson Eagles after Brett Chappell left and went to Pisgah. Hard to believe it's been 10 years, Byron.
Yeah.
2012 was Brett Chappell's last season at East Henderson. That year they went 11-1 and beat Franklin here at the pit that year in controversial fashion. That was the last time that East Henderson beat Franklin. 10 consecutive wins, and really East Henderson has not recovered from Brett Chappell leaving. 16-93 is the overall record. New coach this year in Colton Brackett. He played for Brett Chappell and graduated in 2010 from East Henderson.
Well, and you know, the thing about Brett Chappell, not only certainly a quality coach, when he was at East, and most people don't know this, the Panther fans, a little different situation in Henderson County. Those kids can transfer in and out of those Henderson County schools all they want, and there's 4 of them, right?
Yep.
So in the East Henderson district, they have some really great athletes that grow up in that area, and sometimes they transfer out. Brett Chappell was there, and they played, and that made them so fast, so big, so strong, and they were a nemesis for us for a number of years in the late 2000s up to 2012. But like you said, when Brett left, new coach, new attitude, some kids transferring out, and it's been total domination by Josh Brooks and the Franklin Panthers over the last 10 years.
And this year, the East Henderson Eagles come in at 0-4, and the Franklin Panthers, as you saw there, are 0-3 coming into tonight's contest. So somebody is going to come out of this one tonight with a victory, and of course we hope it's the Panthers.
One common opponent, if anyone happened to be here during our scrimmage in August against Andrews, East Henderson has played Andrews the second game of the season and lost 50-30 to Andrews. So if that, that's the one common opponent at this point of the season that we had. Now we didn't exactly manhandle Andrews either. We were able to play pretty even during the live portion, and of course in the scrimmage is a little different. We said that all night that night while we were playing. Coaches are working on specific things, but there's an indication of what to expect from this East Henderson team.
We're about to kick it off. As you see, the Panthers are out getting ready to kick things away to the East Henderson Eagles. It'll be Sinclair that will tee it up and kick it away as we get this one underway at the pit a couple of minutes early. Right at 7:30 as the clock ticks, and we are underway. That is a deep kick as Sinclair sends it into the back of the end zone. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the East Henderson Eagles at their own 20-yard line.
Got some leg into that, and we'll see real early here, George, what kind of personnel we have out on the field. Of course, we mentioned a couple of guys not with us this week. In 57, Jacob Gibson and Eli Brown not with the team. So we'll zero in there on that linebacking core, get an idea who's filling those spots.
Well, it's going to be East Henderson first on offense. Lex Burns, their junior quarterback, will settle in the gun, and before the snap, we've got a flag. And it's going to be offsides on Franklin, offsides on the defense, so a defensive penalty to begin this ball game. That'll give East Henderson a quick 5 yards.
Miguel Diaz really wanting to get back there and make a play. Just a little fast there as East Henderson operates out of the gun.
It'll be 1st and 5 for Lex Burns and company. He takes that shotgun snap, hands in traffic for a couple of yards. It's going to be Robinson for the East Henderson Eagles. James Robinson, a junior for Coach Brackett. It'll be 2nd down and 2, a 3-yard gain for James Robinson. And the Panthers defensively shuffle at 2nd and 2. We'll see. They decide to spread it out. They do. That was one of the calling cards for Brett Chappell back 10 years ago. He liked to spread it around. Bad snap. Quarterback Lex Burns just going to scramble, try to get out of there. He's still moving, but finally going to be caught back at the original line of scrimmage, the 20-yard line. So a loss of 8 yards on that sack. And it's going to bring up a 3rd and long now for the East Henderson Eagles.
Couldn't ask for a better bounce, though, right here if you're East Henderson, because look, watch that, comes right back to him. He rolls to his left. What scares me, though, here, look, Diaz just gets blindsided. Oh, actually, no, it wasn't Diaz. Another Panther trailing the play that took a little crackback block there, but puts us in a good spot here. 3rd and 10. It'd be wonderful we can get a stop right off the bat here and get the ball back.
4 wide receivers set on 3rd and 10. Burns looks to pass, fires, incomplete through the hands of his intended receiver as he was trying to hit Tanner Floyd. And it's going to bring up 4th down, and here comes the punting unit for the Eagles.
Nice defensive stand there by the Panthers to open the game up. And this is really a place, it doesn't take a ton of skill to play defense, George. It takes a lot of heart. So tonight, hopefully we can keep 4 quarters of heart, keep things going, and keep them pinned back and maybe control the ball on our side. That'll be up to our offensive line and probably Attic Sutton tonight running the football.
Gabe Jones to punt it away, and it's blocked. Ball still on the carpet and going to be covered up eventually, I believe, into the hands of a Panther. Yes, picking it up eventually was Ashton Choate, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Panthers.
Some real genuine excitement from the boys in red. Watch this play here. Let's see if we can see who that is. I still can't tell from that play.
Roll it back here.
Right there. Was that? Okay, that's somebody getting held, whoever it is. Is that Attic Sutton? I think it might be Attic's that knocks it down. And
it was an interior lineman, I know that.
Ashton Choate picks it up.
So Bradley under center. Hand goes Sutton to the goal line, spins his way. He's in, touchdown, Franklin. 10-12 left in the first after the block punt. Panthers take it 4 yards in for the first score.
Couldn't ask for more right there. What a great way to start this football game. A pin your ears back play on defense and then turn it over short field and give the new starting running back, Attic Sutton, just a yard or 2 there into the end zone.
PAT is up, and the PAT is good. 10-12 to go, first quarter. The Panthers strike first. It's 7-0 as we head to break. Welcome back as, again, Sinclair sends that one into orbit. That was at the back of the end zone once again.
And you know, George, people hear me talk like this sometimes. I want you to know how important that is. That's 2 kickoffs that Will has totally taken a potential missed tackle out of special teams by putting in the end zone. That's a play we don't have to play, you know, in kickoff coverage. That's huge. In high school, to be able to kick it out and make them start on the 20, what a big play.
Burns, the junior quarterback, Waits for that shotgun snap, and we've got some movement in the backfield. It looks like James Robinson got a little bit of a head start, running back on a wing to the left of the quarterback, Lex Burns. It will be a false start on East Henderson.
And I got to be honest, Will, I saw him kick a little bit there early in the season, but I had no idea he had leg strength like that. That's a Matt Corbin product down there. Dr. Matt Corbin on the sideline, our kicking coach.
Well, I've been told that he can hit field goals from 50 yards.
Man, I'm impressed.
We may see it at some point here this season. 1st and 15 now for Lex Burns and company as he looks to the sideline, spreads the field once again. 4 wide set. Now we'll send a man in motion. Again, a high snap, going to pitch it to the motion man. That's Isaac Schultz. And Schultz is going to be hemmed in and dropped after about a 3-yard gain to the 19, maybe the 18-yard line. Looks like Sutton in there on the tackle as he is all over the field tonight. 2nd down, 12 coming up.
Coach Matt Corbin and the Panthers have a issue that people would love to have, George. Let's not forget Daniel Riddle, 17 down there, quite a kicker himself. So we've got a couple of big legs on the field.
2nd and long, 2nd and 12, 9:40 clock ticking. First quarter, glad you're with us. George Young, Byron McClure, cast of thousands across the internet, and our fine FPSN crew with you tonight for homecoming at the pit. Hand goes to Robinson. He's going to be hemmed in after about a 6-yard gain up to the 25, maybe the 26. Chopin Nickerson in on the tackle. Going to bring up a 3rd and about 4 for East.
3rd and 10 on the last series. Let's bring up a 3rd and 5. Nice little move there from the East Henderson back, but the boys in red look a little bit different than the last time I saw them. Good tackling tonight. Ears pinned back, going after the ball.
9 minutes. Clock ticks under. 9 minutes left on 3rd down and 4. Robinson, check that. Burns just heaves it. And no flags, even though the intended receiver, Leland Prutzman, wanted a flag. He was begging for one.
Yeah, well, come on. I mean, Wyatt Cantrell didn't do anything to him. Wyatt was in good spot. He just didn't even see the ball coming. Yeah. But that's not pass interference. So
it's going to be 4th down, and here comes the punting unit once again. Last series, it was a block punt. Gabe Jones back to punt once again.
Let's get another one.
And Jones gets it out of there. It's going to be a decent kick. Backs up the return man. It's Cantrell who watches it sail out of bounds at the 29-yard line. So the Panthers will take over 1st down and 10 from right there. It is homecoming tonight, fans, so we invite you to stick around at the half. We'll have the complete homecoming ceremony, the festivities. We will not have the parade around the track that happened last year that took about 45 minutes. They have mixed that this year, so it should be a pretty quick homecoming at the half. 1st and 10, Brock Bradley under center. Going to drop back. Got to heave it. Has a receiver caught, but it hit immediately at about the 31. Nickerson caught it for about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, East Henderson not fooled on that. Number 5 there for the Eagles. Sniffed that one out the whole way. That play's got to be a little bit quicker to give Gabe an opportunity to get some yards after the catch.
Clock ticks. We're down to 8:20 left. Here in the first, with the Panthers up 7-0. If you just joined us, it was a block punt. The first offensive possession for East Henderson set the Panthers up at about the 5-yard line. And they punched it in. Bradley pitches it to Sutton. Sutton in open space. And in traffic, going to be chopped down after a 15-yard gain up to the 46.
Made possible by the smallest guy on the field, Wyatt Cantrell, with a great block here. Watch number 18. Just stays engaged. Boom. Kick out block there, and Attic Sutton does the rest, about a 15-yard gain. Nice block by Wyatt Cantrell.
Clock ticks. We're down to 7:40 left here in the first. Panthers taking their time as they approach the line of scrimmage at the 45 of their very own. Bradley grabs that shotgun snap. Hands to Nickerson. Nickerson to about the 48, maybe the 49-yard line. Nickerson able to gain 4 on 1st down.
Nickerson running hard. I would like to see him as the night goes on, because he's going to get some chances, turn that thing up the field a little bit. He's not going to beat many people out there to the corner, but he can deliver a blow right up the middle. So maybe we'll see him get comfortable, turn that thing up the field sometime tonight and punish some linebackers.
2nd down and 6 after the 4-yard gain by Nickerson. Bradley going to fire it far side, complete. Maybe a 4-yard gain. It's Braylon DeZarn. DeZarn about a yard shy of the first down. Going to bring up 3rd short.
Nice little throw out here. Soft coverage out there for Braylon, and Brock able to throw right underneath it. Short route to Braylon DeZarn.
DeZarn able to stretch and gain a couple more yards where he was initially hit. Down to 6:20 left first quarter. Mountain 7 conference opener here tonight at the pit. Both teams seeking their first win of the season. Sutton with a carry. And Sutton going to be able to make his way across the 45 and pick up a Panther first down.
When we get back to Attic Sutton, we talked about him just a little bit earlier. Man, this kid's been, he's a sophomore. He has been, and I won't say a surprise because they did expect things out of him, but on a year where a lot of the older workhorses have been injured and so forth, Attic is right now the leading tackler on this football team and has carried the ball, caught the ball, and been a real leader for the Panthers.
On first down, pass complete. Cantrell, and he is pushed back immediately at the line of scrimmage. Gain of a yard for Cantrell. Going to bring up 2nd and 9.
It's giving Brock Bradley a good chance to get in a rhythm, too. He's hitting his targets. Wyatt Cantrell was covered up pretty quickly there after the catch. This is a good recipe, George. Clock's ticking. We've got the ball.
Very methodical drive here, draining a bunch of that play clock, which now is at 40 seconds. Even more, you could drain the clock and keep possession. Down to 10 on that play clock. Bradley grabs the shotgun snap, hands to Nickerson, and he's going to be slung down in the backfield. Check that. That was Sutton. Attic Sutton slung down for about a 3-yard loss. It's going to bring up 3rd and long now, 3rd and 12 for the Panthers.
A little cross up here, and I don't know if our guard got tangled up. I don't know exactly what happened. Yeah. The guard was following 75 there and just got tucked behind him. And they got sort of jammed up in that play. A little log jam there.
4:45 left. 15 on the play clock. 3rd and 12 for Brock Bradley and company. We'll set up in the gun. Grab that snap. Drops, setting up the screen. Complete. It's Sutton. Cuts it up. Sutton gets tripped up at about the 40. Dives forward, but still going to be 3 yards shy of the first down. But you got some yardage back from what you lost, Byron. It sets up a manageable 4th down.
Great play call here with the screen. East Henderson in full pursuit. Let them let Attic get behind the defense there. Almost, if he could just kept his foot, might be looking at the first down. Looks like we're going to go for it.
Yeah, I figured. 4th and 4 officially.
How about a no play? This is a classic no play spot for us. There we go. That's a Josh Brooks special. Josh is good. That's good. Josh is good for 5 yards every game right there. Hats off.
And that'll be a first down because it was 4th and 4.
That is a great coaching job. And what's funny, I often wonder if people watch film because, Josh, that is a go-to move.
It is. 3:54, and that clock continues to roll. Play clock at 35, so we'll see, I'm sure, some clock drain. As I say that, they're going to work quickly. Swinging it out. Caught. Going nowhere. As Ashton choked. In fact, he lost a couple. 2nd and 12 coming up.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think we had trips out there and one man unaccounted for and still couldn't make anything out of that. So
that play has not been there tonight, the swing pass in the flat. In fact, a loss of 3, officially 2nd and 13. 3:14 with a moving clock. As the sun sets, the lights take hold here at the pit. Sutton gets belted in the backfield. Another 3, maybe a 4-yard loss. So the Panthers are going backwards.
Yeah, East Henderson, someone's lit a firecracker on them because they are coming. And I'll just be honest with you, we just absolutely olayed him right up the middle right there. He just was unaccounted for, and Addicts paid the price.
Gabe Jones was the man with a solo tackle on Addicts Sutton. 3rd down and 18 upcoming. Down to 14 on the play clock. 2:30 on the game clock. And we'll see if the Panthers call a timeout here. Looks like they'll try to run a play. Down to 5 on the play clock. 3rd and long.
Bringing the house.
Bootleg. Pass complete, 40, but Nickerson able to shake one defender, but not the second defender. Nickerson down to the 34. It's going to bring up 4th down and 10.
Boy, East Henderson brought the house right there. Watch this. Yep. Two guys blitzing there, and Nickerson able to pick it up, but rumbling, tumbling, bumbling for as much as he can. Got a few back, but I'd say this is time to punt right here.
Well,
I don't know.
4th and 11, and the offense remains out on the field. Down to 14 on the play clock.
Which one? 39?
Okay. We'll probably get a timeout, and we will. The Panthers will call timeout to talk things over, so we'll take a quick break as well. Stay with us. Welcome back, fans. 7-0 first quarter. $1:37 left on the first quarter clock. George Young, Byron McClure, Clinton Taylor, executive producer. Philip Angel on our camera tonight, our man camera. We're down a couple of camera folks tonight. It's a beautiful evening for football, and it's 4th down and 11 for the Panthers. And the question is, you're going to send your field goal unit out. We were talking about the strong leg, but it looks like it's going to be the offense that'll come out for Josh Brooks at the 34 of the East Henderson Eagles. Bradley pitches it. It's going to be reverse pass. Choate heaves it to the end zone. Has a receiver. It's caught. Touchdown, Wyatt Cantrell.
What a play. What a great throw from Ashton Choate. Great job. I didn't catch who that was. Was that Wyatt Cantrell?
Yep, Wyatt.
Man, what a dial-up. Coach Brooks. And a nice throw by Ashton Choate. I try to give Ashton a hard time anytime I can, but I'm just going to have to pat him on the back on that one. A great throw and a great play for the Panthers. Watch this. A little trickery. One direction, another direction. Look at this. Sets up. Ashton channeling his inner quarterback. Great throw. Extra point good.
And the Panthers now are up 14-0 with 1:29 left in the first quarter on homecoming night. We'll keep it here. Some electricity, I should say, early on here in this first quarter. If you just joined us, Panthers able to get a block punt on the first drive from East Henderson and received the ball after the block punt at about the 4-yard line, able to punch it in there to make it 7-0. And then you just saw the reverse halfback pass for 6 more, the extra point up and good, and it's 14-0. You see some smoke coming across the field as the cannon has been shot early here at the pit tonight.
And really a great call by our coaching staff. Somebody in the box, probably telling Coach Brooks, hey, their ears pinned back, they're coming. And you saw Coach Brooks respond with a couple. He had a screen pass and then that little trickery there for the touchdown. Nice call.
Going to be gathering at the 1-yard line. The first time that we haven't seen the kickoff go into the end zone. It's going to be Robinson that brings it all the way out to about the 30-yard line. A nice kick return, about 28 yards for Robinson.
31-yard line.
James Robinson Jr., running back and return man for Coach Brackett. Colton Brackett in his first season at East Henderson. 0-4 coming into this one. They'll send the offense back out and start from their own 31-yard line officially. A lot of discussion in the backfield. I don't think the quarterback's out there just yet. Yeah, there he is. No, it's going to be Robinson that's going to take the direct snap.
Oh.
I don't know if something's happened to the quarterback, Burns, but he's not out there. Direct snap goes to James Robinson. He's just going to take off. Does gain a couple. Will bring up second down.
Yeah, interesting there. See what happened. I don't know if that's a quarterback injury or that's just a design situation. What do we have? How many wideouts do we have? 4? Yeah,
three wides.
And I don't see Burns as one of them anywhere on the field. So maybe
maybe an injury.
They're playing around.
It's going to be Robinson again looking at the sideline. We are down to 13 on the play clock. It'll be 2nd and 8 after the 2-yard gain by Robinson. He grabs the snap, fakes the handoff, and he takes off. Robinson flag comes out, weaves his way in traffic, picks up the first down as he is hemmed and knocked out at about the 43-yard line, but I think this one's coming back.
Well, and here's my best guess, George. Like I said earlier, this is the battle of the beatings, right? Both teams over. You look at your schedule, you're thinking, man, I've got to win this one. My guess is there's been probably nowhere on film where they've shown this quarterback change. This could be a calculated move by Coach Brackett over there, just trying to get something going for his team.
It'll be a hold against East Henderson, which was my suspicion when that flag came out. It'll be a big one. It's going to push it back to the 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd and long, 2nd and about 16 coming up.
And I think we're back to our original quarterback, are we? Yeah.
Yeah, 7's back out on the field. That's Lex Burns. Lex Burns back in the gun. He's going to drop. Look to heave. Found a receiver, but it's out of the hands of his intended man as he was trying to hit Tanner Floyd. Bring up 3rd down and long.
Pretty sure he's just going to drag right across the middle of the field here. And a nice coverage by Wyatt Cantrell. Attic Sutton coming over to help.
3rd down and 16, so no gain. And Burns shotgun. And we've got some movement coming across the line. Big number 75, Miguel Diaz. A little early. That'll be a 5-yarder. It'll make it a 3rd and 11 upcoming.
Somewhere on that field is someone yelling, watch the football.
Over
Miguel,
and over.
Miguel.
You know,
Yeah.
usually.
I don't know. Jay's in the box.
That's
so maybe
true,
he's saying it up here.
It could be. 23 seconds left, 3rd and 12. Burns barks at the line of scrimmage as he waits that shotgun snap. Pressure comes, firing over the middle. Got a receiver. It's caught. Isaac Schultz. He's loose. Isaac Schultz at the 30, 25, knocked out of bounds at about the 22.
Braylon Desarn makes a touchdown-saving play there. Nice little play to get free by East Henderson. And finally, quarterback here delivers one on time in the right spot. Schultz with a cutback up the sideline. Braylon's pretty quick. So Braylon was, step for step with him there, just waiting for a good chance to get the right angle to knock him out of bounds.
We got a flag before the snap. And it's going to be a procedure penalty going against East Henderson Eagles. Somebody moved a little bit early. That'll back them up 5 yards. 11. Well, the clock evidently has been disconnected from our clock over here. Our scoreboard has decided that it is not going to be connected anymore. Down to 11 seconds left. Now we're back.
There we go.
11.8 remaining here in the first quarter is a long look to the sideline for Burns. Down to 2, down to 1 on the play clock. Just gets it off. Got a hand to Robinson, and Robinson's going nowhere. Loses about 2, maybe 3 yards. We'll see where they mark forward progress. They're going to mark him at the 30. Gain or make that a loss of a couple. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. You see the replay.
Attic Sutton, once again, putting his head in the hole there, making the stop.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
In open space, Hanley at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here. Welcome back. 12 minutes up on the scoreboard as the Panthers are on top of the East Henderson Eagles, 14-0 here on homecoming night at the Pit. George Young, Byron McClure, Clinton Taylor, executive producer, along with Philip Angel at our camera tonight. Glad that you're with us on YouTube and Facebook. It'll be 2nd and 15 now for the Eagles as we begin the second quarter. Burns fires, far side has his receiver. It'll be caught, but maybe a 2-yard gain for Isaac Schultz. Panthers had that one snuffed out. It's going to bring up 3rd and long now.
Wyatt Cantrell and Attic Sutton once again. Those guys are really active tonight. Of course, I can't sing Attic Sutton's praises enough. He seems to be in on everything. Wyatt Cantrell playing great tonight.
We approach 8 o'clock. Just tuning in, we'll recap how we got to this point after this 3rd down play. 3rd down and 14. Burns shotgun. Robinson wing right. Pass through the hands of his intended receiver. First target for Landon Noel, a junior. For the Eagles, going to bring up 4th down and 14. Just joined us. Panthers able to block a punt on the opening drive for the East Henderson Eagles. Got the ball at the 4-yard line, punched it in to make it a 7-0 ball game. And then on a trick play, a reverse pass, halfback pass, Ashton Shope to Wyatt Cantrell. Panthers able to put on another score, and the extra point was good, and that's where we stand at 14-0. 11:21 left in the second. It's Burns and company on 4th down. They're going to keep the offense out. From the Panther 27. Burns drops, plants, fires, has a receiver, and it's going to be intercepted. Flag comes out. Wyatt Cantrell intercepts it. And we will check the marker.
I'm not so sure that's not going to be offensive pass interference. I got to admit, I've got to turn over here to my replay monitor to see Wyatt Cantrell picking up his man, and I don't know. Because unless it's early.
They're talking about it, Byron.
Unless it's early. Again, I've got world-class replay right here, and unless it was early, I didn't see it.
It's going to be a hold on Franklin.
So that was early. That had to be something early.
The question is it a spot foul? Where did it actually occur? It looks like it's going to take it down to the 19, so it's going to be 4th down and 4 now. The 4th and 4 for the Eagles.
I think right after the cut, Wyatt must have had his hand in the guy's pocket or something there, but because the flag was late. I believe the infraction occurred much sooner than what we saw there when the interception was made.
Lex Burns, quarterback for East Henderson, grabs that shotgun snap, rolls, heaves to the end zone, has a receiver, and it's through the hands of his intended man.
Right through the wickets. And we got lucky. We got lucky because we sort of lost him, George.
Trying to hit Leland Prutzman. in the end zone. He was open.
He was open. Was open. We missed that one and are lucky.
So the Panthers will take over at their own 18-yard line after the 4th down incompletion. Up 14-0. 11:07 left in the second. You're on homecoming night at the Pit. But again, glad that you are with us. A lot of folks tuning in on both of our platforms, YouTube and Facebook. Invite you to share on your social media our links so folks can tune in as the night goes on, as Sutton will get the carry on first down up to about the 19. A gain of 1 for Attic Sutton, 2nd and 9.
I say this every week. I am so thankful for this monitor.
I on the opposite side of where they're playing right now.
And the windows are dirty, and I can't see well.
We get older every year.
The lights are bad, and these fancy cameras that Clinton brings every week sort of light up the screen a little bit. It looks so good here.
Bradley heaves it, caught, far side. Cantrell to about the 23, maybe the 24-yard line. I want to bring up 3rd and manageable. We'll call it 3rd and 4 for the Panthers.
These cameras are set up to grab every bit of light they can get, aren't they? Yeah. That's why I hear on the screen, and you guys at home watching, I promise you it's not that bright.
Yeah. This monitor, by the way, is really, really bright. We were talking about it before we came on that we thought that the cameras were a little blown out, but this monitor, we need to turn down the brightness a little bit.
Yeah.
It is very bright, but it's good when it's dark.
It's good. It's good as when you're getting older and you need to see numbers.
3rd down and 4. Bradley under center. He's stacking the box. Fumble on the exchange, and it looks like the Panthers will recover.
Yeah, that's
Jonathan Gibson able to get on it.
Didn't get it there. I'll be honest with you. Brock might have left a little bit early there. He might have pulled out a little too early before he had that football. It's hard to tell, the exchange from here. But what I do know is we're backed up ready to punt for the first time tonight.
4th down, Ashton Choate will punt it away. Back deep for East Henderson, Robinson, and Prutzman. Choate gets it out of there. Nice punt. And it'll be Robinson heading down the far side. Tackle out of bounds in Panther territory at about the 44. That's where East will set up with 9:01 left in the second. Trailing 14-0 on homecoming night at the Pit. Nice crowd, really nice crowd has made their way onto the home side. You see some fans across the way for East Henderson making the trek from East Flat Rock tonight. And if you're watching from Henderson County, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. Tell your friends, your family, they can tune in to tonight's ball game. We do have some flags, and it's going to back up the Eagles. Had 2 flags going against the Eagles. Had a blindside block and a holding.
George, while we're waiting on this next play, I've got to share with everybody news that you gave me that the Murphy game was the most watched game we've had in a few years or history.
I think it ranks about the 12th we've ever done.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And I'm so disappointed. We didn't have our hype man. We didn't have Mike Wood with us.
I know. Well, and it's
of course,
surprising.
I joked with Mike. That's why they were tuning in.
Yeah, surprising because it really wasn't a competitive ball game.
Right.
But yeah, it continues. Lots of folks have been tuning in since the broadcast.
We miss Mike Wood. Let me make that clear.
Absolutely.
We have a good time, but we miss Mike Wood.
Robinson in the backfield, going to be caught and dropped.
There you go. Talon Smith on the play, hanging on for dear life, letting another guy come in and finish it up. Good job by number 7, Talon Smith there. Watch the replay. Little pitch give, left side. Talon Smith comes up quickly.
Yeah, he was shot out of a cannon. I didn't know where he came from. So it's going to be officially.
Panthers going to take a 10-yard penalty from that.
Oh, there was a flag. Okay, I didn't see the flag.
Okay.
Eagles are going to replay first down.
Sorry, Talon. That's better than your tackle.
It was a holding call on the Eagles.
That's a 10-yard loss.
And as a spot foul, so it's going to push it all the way back to the 34-yard line. It'll be first down and 21. .851 left in the second. Spread the field with the Eagles. 5 wides. They'll swing it out. Incomplete. Ball bounced through the air for a while. Seth McCarson was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up second down, 21 for the East Henderson Eagles. Back to that Murphy game, and, we were joking about, it wasn't very competitive while our folks watching. I think it just goes back to show how much folks love football.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter the score. You just want to see some football. You want to see some good quality high school football. See players perform individually, and that's what happened in that ball game. And goes to Robinson once again. And Robinson up to about the 36.
George, it's like, around 6 in the morning, your body just knows the sun's going to come up here pretty soon, right? So you go through the 4th of July, you get through the month of July, and you turn to August, and you're like, man,
starving.
Football somewhere around here. Somewhere around here.
Over the summer, when I was blessed to be able to provide public address announcing for the Little League State Tournament.
Yes.
Talked to Jim Garner, and I'll complete this story after this play. 3rd and 18 upcoming. Get a 4-wide set. Burns drops, heaves, far side, overshoots his intended receiver, streaking down the far side. Landon Noel, well over his head, going to bring up 4th down. We're talking about the upcoming football season, and he's like, they have a scrimmage. I'm like, yeah, they're playing Andrews, and I was like, I don't know if I want to go or not. I didn't know we were going to be broadcasting at that point in time. And he's like, that's all right. It's Panther football. It doesn't matter if it's a scrimmage. It doesn't matter if it's the regular season, pre-conference season. It's Panther football. And I thought that pretty much
sums it up. Yep.
Exactly how folks feel about football. Doesn't matter. It's Panther football.
Ooh.
Almost another block. Nice punt once again. Got to hit, though, and take a Panther roll back to the 42-yard line.
Man, I thought we were there. I thought we were there on that one, George.
Yeah, it was close. I don't know how we didn't get a piece of it. Again, it was right up the middle. The previous punt that was blocked was right up the middle, and couldn't grab a number on who exactly blocked that initial punt that set up the Panthers.
Watch this. Oh, how did that get through? Oh, great job, Clinton.
7:45 left. 42-yard line of their very own. Brock Bradley, shotgun now. But looked at the sideline with 10 on the play clock. And a hand to Sutton. Sutton, big hole right up the middle, and he got tripped at the 45. Falls forward to the 47. Gains about 3, maybe 4 yards. Laid flag.
Gets up to the 47.
And that's probably going to be an unsportsmanlike penalty on somebody.
A little bit of jawing. I've watched this go on now for about 10, 12 minutes. Both ways. Yeah,
unsportsmanlike on Franklin.
That's going to be a personal foul against the Panthers.
So that'll back them up 15. And it's a dead ball penalty, so it'll be second down and about 20.
And I would just be honest with you, that's a brain fart. You are. By the way, am I regulated on saying brain fart?
Oh, you can say what it's YouTube and Facebook.
Okay.
Just don't get political.
Yeah, I'm not. But I mean, come on. Right now, if I'm a coach on that sideline, guys, we are marching. We got a chance to put 3 scores on this team in the first half. Got some mo on our back, and we make just a brain dead move like that. Keep your words inside your helmet, inside your head, and just play. Let the play speak for itself.
Well, it's officially 2nd and 19. Bradley heaves it. Near side. Pass through the hands of Wyatt Cantrell.
Man, you couldn't. Honest to goodness, if I were standing where that camera guy is down there, I could not have dropped it into Wyatt's hands any better. Great pass from Brock Bradley.
Third down.
Just right through. Watch this. Oh, that's a beautiful pass.
Credit to the East Henderson defender. He had his hand, almost a handbar.
Yeah.
That may have distracted Cantrell. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 19 from the Panther 33. 7:05, the clock stopped here in the second quarter. Homecoming. Fans stick with us at the half. We'll have the homecoming festivities. Announcing of the 2023 homecoming queen. Bradley looks to heave. Same play. Overshoots his intended receiver. Almost intercepted. As getting his hands on it was Andrew Ramsey. And it was Cantrell once again that was the intended receiver. And it's 4th down in the punting unit.
Yeah, and it's one Wyatt would like to have back. He's down here coaching himself up a little bit. But that's part of it.
So Shope drops deep. He'll punt it away.
Shope back deep to punt.
Actually, it's not Shope. It's a different punter, and it's going to be blocked. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Seth McCarson will take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It was Will Sinclair that was the punter.
Yeah, that one's tough there.
And we'll see here.
Oh, yeah, the timing, it was the snap. Snap was short, didn't come crisp. And one thing about East, they have beat us off the line of scrimmage a lot tonight so far. And so they were back there and ready to go. So a big play for the East Henderson Eagles there.
So McCarson able to scoop it. Extra point. Bad snap. Going to be picked up and going to heave it to the end zone. Got a man. 2-point conversion is good. Leland Pruxman. My goodness.
What a turn of events, man. What a turn
Isaac
of events.
Schultz to Leland Pruxman. Schultz was the kicker.
What a turn of events. And I'm going to be honest with you here. That's a nice heads-up play by East Henderson. But, George, I'm going to tell you something. That starts with that personal foul, that ball penalty that backed us up and put us in a position to have to heave the football. That's, we got to do better than that. So
6:58 left in the second. 14-8 as you see Coach Josh Brooks put his hands on his hips. He is pretty disgusted after what he just witnessed.
And again, that's a classic example right there where you, outside of the game going on, run your mouth, you draw a flag, you back your team up, put them in a bad spot. We drop a pass, that we should have, but aside from that, you put us in a spot to have to, make another low percentage play, and then you compound that with a snap that's short, and you got a block punt, and all of a sudden, instead of 21-0, it's 14-8.
First time the Eagles have punted or kicked off. It's Barclay George, the kicker, puts his foot into it. Gathered in at about the 14-15, up at the 20, 30. Near side, look out at the 50. Out of bounds, Wyatt Cantrell in East Henderson territory, and that's what the doctor ordered for the Panthers. A nice kick return for Wyatt Cantrell.
Nice job there by Wyatt getting to the outside, showing some good speed, and puts the Panthers in a really good spot. Watch him here. Left side, left return, takes the corner, setting up some blocks till he runs out of them. Good job.
First down, hand. Sutton right up the middle goes Attic Sutton, able to gain about 7 on first down up to the 39 of the Eagles. They'll bring up second and short as we tick under 6.5 left in the second. I'm George Young alongside Byron McClure, Wilton Taylor, executive producer. On second down, again a hand. It goes right up the middle. It's Sutton. Sutton breaks one tackle. 25 to about the 24-yard line. Sutton picks up a Panther first down.
I'll say this, and Attic's will probably go back and watch this later and hear me say it. Attic's not going to beat you with speed, but he's going to beat you with heart every time. Nice run right here. Gets in the thick of things, will not take the first tackle down. Rumbles, bumbles all the way. Nice carry by Attic Sutton. And, I've always got a heart for a kid to carry football like that after making a bunch of tackles on the defensive side like he does.
Do have an injury for the Eagles. It looks like it is Prutzman, Leland Prutzman, who is, or maybe it's not Prutzman. I see a 5, but I think there's another number on the other side. So my apologies. Can't grab a number. Is it 51?
51.
Okay. That would be Gabe Jones. That is on the turf right now being attended to. I just got a text and want to send a shout out to our former band director, Buddy Huckabee, now in Charleston. He is watching tonight, wants to say hello to everybody that's watching that is friends with him, and, of course, still supporting the band. The band won't be performing tonight because it is homecoming. They won't be performing the show at all, but appreciate Buddy Huckabee checking in with us tonight as he is watching from the Carolina coast. Hopefully all is well with him and his family. It's been a lot of time here at the pit and at Franklin High School. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears into the Panther band program for over 20 years.
Got Todd Hensley chiming in tonight, too. Todd said he was monitoring my language and behavior on, on air.
We better watch out.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break here as they continue to tend to the injured Eagle Gabe Jones. Well, as I say that, they're going to possibly help him up. So we will keep it here. They're going to help him to the far side. He's a big dude, 6'1", 220.
Yeah, good looking athlete. Hope he's okay. Regardless of whether he's a good-looking athlete or not, he is a good-looking athlete.
Yeah.
Hope he's okay. Anytime you leave the football field after an injury on your own power, under your own strength there, that's a good thing.
Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him. 1st and 10 at the 25. Bradley hands Sutton.
Oh, yeah.
Got to see him, Sutton, right up the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Down to about the 15, maybe the 14-yard line. Gains it up for another Panther first down, make it 11 yards on first down.
Great job there on that right side. Watch this. Got the tight end, Cook, and I see Gabe Nickerson filling up from the fullback spot. Great block, big hole. That makes running the football easy.
Under 6 minutes left here in the second. Panthers driving. And we've got movement on the right side of that offensive line. And that'll signal a penalty and back them up 5 yards. Fans will be back here at the pit next Friday after a month off from broadcast, a week off last week. The Panthers had an open date. Back in action next Friday as it's the Tuscola Mountaineers coming to the pit. It looks like our buddy Mike Wood. He's checking in. He's watching.
Miss you, Woody.
Sure do. Attic Sutton, left side to about the 17, maybe the 16-yard line. Check some scores, too, across the mountains. I know that on my 40 tonight, it's Smoky Mountain and Pisgah. And Pisgah up early, 10-0. That's in the second. Grab a couple of more scores before the next play. Some scores of note. Hendersonville up on RS Central 28-6. Murphy trails Fannin County 6-0. And West Henderson up on North Henderson 20-9. Swing pass complete. It's Braylon DeZarn to the 11-yard line. Gain of about 3 yards. Bring up third down and long for the Panthers. 3rd and 8. As we tick under 4 minutes and 20 seconds left second quarter. In a ball game really dominated by time of possession for the Panthers. Just 14 points up on the board. But when you have a lot of special teams
big plays. Yeah, big
for both
plays.
teams, it can skew the score. Bradley gets hit, stays afoot, fires out of bounds. As he had a receiver, looks like that was Braylon DeZarn that hit the deck over there, but they'll say that it was uncatchable.
Yeah.
4th down, and we'll see the field goal unit come out. This will be about a
field goal team comes onto the field.
30-yarder, 29-yarder.
Yeah, you got 12, 22, about a 29 yard, yeah.
29-yard field goal to be attempted by Daniel Riddle. Kick is up. Angling to the right. Did it make it in? Yes, it did.
Great kick.
Daniel Riddle, 29 yards out. Splits the uprights and makes the score now. Franklin 17 and East Henderson 8. With 3:55 left, we'll take a break. Stay with us.
We are Dalton's Christian Bookstore, North Carolina's largest Christian bookstore. We offer a wide range of gifts and apparel. Children will find a world of fun to explore in our interactive kids section. Dalton's has a huge inventory of Christian literature, including Bibles in all translations. Dalton's, your destination for inspiration.
Welcome back. 3:55 left. Second quarter. Panthers tack on 3 more. After the 29-yard Daniel Riddle field goal makes it 17-8. And now Riddle has teed it up, and he's going to kick it away to the East Henderson Eagles.
Ooh, it's Sinclair.
Was that Sinclair?
Yeah.
Okay. Will Sinclair
Got it
with
down to the 3.
It's Robinson. And Robinson able to push his way all the way up to the 28. That'll be decent field position for the East Henderson Eagles as they begin 1st and 10 with 3:47 left in the second.
Nichols on the initial contact on that tackle. Eagle ball at the 20.
Yeah, fans, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, can't you feel the suspense building down there on the track? You got all these young ladies.
Yep.
You got mothers and grandmothers, dads and grandfathers, uncles, all wondering who's going to be maid of honor, who's going to be homecoming queen.
That's what I was going to talk about. Homecoming coming up at the conclusion of the second quarter. We'll have that here on YouTube and Facebook. Robinson on the carry, slung down after maybe a yard. We'll say officially a gain of a yard. Avery Carpenter on the tackle.
Great job by Avery Carpenter.
And the 3:25 left in the second. Second down and 9. 4 wide set for Burns and company with the East Henderson Eagles. Robinson gets the carry. He's going to bounce it out. Can't get the corner. Falls forward for maybe a yard.
Man.
3rd and long now.
Somebody come in there all kamikaze-like, didn't they? Was that Talon Smith? Come in and just sort of flying around. That's good. I like to see it, man. Some enthusiasm. Let's see as he strings it out. Yeah.
Smith again.
That's Talon. He was getting ready to ride in the rodeo, but bronc busting, but a tackle nonetheless. Up around the ears, but still a tackle.
Down to 10 on the play clock. The 5 of the play clock. They get it off. Burns rolling, looking. And finally hemmed in. Host of Panthers in for the sack. 3-yard loss. Brings up 4th down.
Well, once again, number 30, Attic Sutton. Now, he had the blow by. He wasn't able to put on the brakes and make the tackle. But he creates this play here. Watch him in pursuit. Burns has to tuck it and decide to run. And then a gang of Panthers come in to help. Great job again. Number 30, Attic Sutton, sophomore.
Josh Brooks called a timeout. He wants to conserve a little bit of this clock. 2:07 left in the second. It'll be 4th down for the Eagles. So they'll have to most likely punt it away. I won't see why they wouldn't. 4th and 11. The Panthers will be able to get the ball back with about 2 minutes left. They had a chance to tack on some more. You see the cheerleaders getting ready for homecoming. I even see the Chick-fil-A cow has made its way into the Panther pit.
Now, is that on the court or just in the – no, okay.
There he is.
There we go.
There's a Chick-fil-A cow. He's having a blast.
Finally, he's got a shirt I could wear. That's about my size.
They're going to bring the punting unit onto the field with the Eagles. And it's going to be the injured man, Gabe Jones, so he's back out on the field. That's a good sign. He's going to punt it away. Nobody back deep for the Panthers. Able to get it out of there. Low kick. Takes a terrific East Henderson roll inside the 15. They're going to roll dead at about the 12.
I'd love to give that kid credit, but I think that just was a punt that came off his foot weird, but it couldn't have been any better. It was only airborne for about 25, 30 yards, but it went another 25 end over end on the ground.
It was a low liner. Minute 56 left. Panthers backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. And we'll see what Coach Josh Brooks dials up play-wise. Up 17-8.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't call out the fact we didn't have anybody back to receive that.
Yeah.
We were bringing the house. Josh Brooks wanted to see if he could steal another score before the half.
Brock Bradley shotgun. Attic Sutton deep behind him. He's going to get the pitch. Sutton lost a yard. Back to the 10-yard. In fact, lost a couple.
Little confusion there. I don't know if that was a wrapping guard or what that was there, but let's see what happened. Somebody. Oh, yeah. Is that Maverick Waldrop? Maverick Waldrop and Attic Sutton with a little collision. Maverick trying to wrap around and just got caught up in a little scrum there, and, of course, Attic's hit him in the back. Not the way you draw it up, George.
Draining a lot of clock. Down to 10 on that play clock. They'll snap it with 8 left. Hand goes to Sutton. Sutton cuts it across the field at the 20. Got a first down. Sutton still moving. And now he's out of bounds at about the 26. That'll change. Oh, we do have a flag back at the line of scrimmage. Right about the 20, actually, is where the flag came out.
There'll be a block in the back on the Panthers.
A block in the back going to be the call. We'll see if we can see it on this replay where the block in the back was.
Well, I see the kid go down.
Right there? That must be it right there.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Wyatt Cantrell chasing that kid back toward the play. That's sort of hard not to.
It'll be 2nd and 11. It was a spot foul, so pushes it back to the 10-yard line.
Man, a couple of 320, 335 guys there in the middle for East Henderson. Big.
Nickerson with it. Nickerson to about the 25. Ain't going to be enough? Yeah, will be enough for a Panther first down. So that's going to stop the clock. And now we'll see if Coach Josh Brooks will take a couple of shots here. You got out of the shadow of your own goalpost. Nickerson able to get some open space and put on the jets there for a little bit. He had some speed for a big man.
Yeah, if we call it jets, George.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he's got a governor on that jet. I don't know. First down. Attic Sutton lost the ball. And it looks like the Panthers. No, it's going to be East Henderson football. I thought the Panthers had recovered it. It popped through the hands of a Panther, and I couldn't grab a number. We'll get the replay here. As it looked like Sutton had his jersey pushed back, and then it just popped in the air. Yep, 11 comes out with it. That's Dakota Page. East Henderson. So 31.6 seconds left. Things have changed here. 27-yard line of the Panthers is where they'll spot the football. Burns and company. Again, are going to spread the field. 4 wide set. And whistles
Flag on the play.
before the snap.
False start on the offense.
A false start, so that'll back them up.
First down, 15.
We got to be good right here. We got to be really good right here. We after the way we've played, do not want to relinquish. And the good news is we're going to get this football coming out of half, but don't want to relinquish this 9-point lead because, to be quite frank with you, as I was saying earlier, we maybe should be up 24-8 right now, but
so with 29.2 seconds left, we'll see what Coach Brackett and his offensive staff dials up. Burns, flushed, going down.
great job. Gabe Nickerson
With the sack all the way back to the 40-yard line, and we've got whistles and a timeout going to be called by East Henderson.
Big play there for the Panthers. Number 47, the senior Gabe Nickerson. A little bit of help, but let's watch him here coming out on that right side of the line. Nice tackle. Great job. Miguel Diaz there with him. Logan Deal.
22.7 seconds left here in the first half. Reminder, fans, coming up at the half, stick around because we've got the homecoming festivities. That'll begin about 3-4 minutes after the clock goes to double zeros here at the pit. And we'll have the festivities with all the girls and their escorts. In fact, they're already lined up down here on the track, ready to go. And hopefully it'll be a little bit quicker than we had last year. I'm almost guaranteed.
It just got a late. I'd forgot about it. It got a late start last year.
Yeah. Well, and the thing that really stood out was if you take longer than 20 minutes, 23 minutes will be the halftime tonight. They allow you 23 minutes. But if you go past that, you get a penalty.
Yeah.
And so we started the second half with a penalty, and that was the night that you and Mike were at a wedding.
Yes.
And we're here, and me and
we
Dustin Short were doing
left you hanging. My sweet little niece Gracie got married. Yeah, we were.
Yeah. And so I didn't have somebody to go back, and we talked the whole time because we didn't know when they were going to actually start the ceremony. All right, 2nd and 21 now for the East Henderson Eagles. After the timeout, Coach Brackett saved a few seconds and talked things over. We're down to, the play clock is not rolling. I think that's the issue. Play clock is stuck at 25. I think the official, he is trying to signal to the booth here. You see in the bottom left corner of your screen. Trying to get the clock. Well, they added some. Okay, now it's rolling. All right, they got that fixed. Bad snap. Halfback pass. Robinson slings it. Batted away. Had a couple of receivers down at about the 10-yard line. Do we have a flag? Yes, we do. Back at the 50-yard line. Is this a roughing the passer?
Well,
I believe it is. Yep, roughing the passer on the Panthers. I don't know if we got a replay on that or not. No, we didn't. As after Robinson slung it, our camera, which we're really playing with one cameraman tonight, did not catch that roughing the passer. So it's going to be an automatic first down along with a 15-yard penalty. It's going to push it down to the 25-yard line. 16.5 seconds left. 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the Panther 15. So Lex Burns looks to that far side. 27 on the play clock. Got plenty of time. As again, he's going to spread it out with 4 wides. Burns looked. Now being chased. Heaves it out of bounds. And now a late flag.
Well, I think what's going to happen.
I have no idea.
This might have something to do. Yeah. Miguel Diaz ended up face first. And I think
it's a hold on to East.
Yeah.
A holding on against the East Henderson Eagles.
Call that the 25.
It was very late for a hold, I thought, but evidently it did occur very late. Going to push it all the way back to the 35.
Well, like most people, I was watching the ball, but I looked back, and Miguel Diaz ended up on his face. I thought maybe he had got one of those hits where, you know, he was in a defenseless position. I don't know what they call it in high school, but crackback blocks or whatever it was. But it was just a hold is what they ended up calling here. So
10 on the play clock. Burns in the gun, buys Lumpson as he sends Robinson in motion. Burns being chased, flushed, right up the middle. Down to the 22. Timeout called by Coach Brackett. Going to bring up third down, 3.7 seconds left. One play here for the East Henderson Eagles, unless they bring out the field goal unit.
Got a timeout.
He's going to talk it over.
23-yard line.
Again, fans, coming up, we'll have the homecoming festivities. I know a lot of folks are waiting anxiously for the homecoming festivities to begin. A couple of scores, Cherokee on top of Mount Zion Christian in Durham, North Carolina tonight, 33-6. At the half, it's Pisgah on top of Smoky Mountain, 10-0. AC Reynolds all over North Buncombe, 36-0 at the half. 28-6, Hendersonville over RS Central at the half. Murphy now on top of Fannin County at the half, 7-6. And a couple more. Asheville on top of Dobbins-Bennett, 16-13. That one's at the half. West Henderson blowing out North Henderson, 34-9. That's still in the second quarter. Rabun County on top of Heard County, 28-7 in the second.
It'll be second down and 8.
And Brevard on top of East Rutherford, 27-15. That one in the second quarter. 3.7 seconds left. Most likely the final play, barring a penalty, of this first half. .12 on the play clock. Burns waiting that shotgun snap. Eves has a receiver. Caught. That's Robinson. Can he make it in? Did he make it in? Down at the 1-inch line.
Oh, my face is blue, George. I'm sitting there holding my breath. Are we going to be able to tackle him? What a big change here in the game, because missed tackle right there, and we get him by a shoestring, man, and just keep him out. Wow.
Wow. So the East Henderson Eagles come up a couple inches short of making this an even closer ball game. 17-8 here at the break. Franklin holds a halftime advantage over the Eagles as both teams head into the locker room. And we will head to break here. And as soon as the halftime festivities for homecoming begin here, which should be in about 3 or 4 minutes, we'll come back with the ceremony. Stay with us.
April Flowers, and Emma Ledford for making this night extra special. The representatives from the freshman class. Miss Lass Clark Ward. Lass is a freshman and is the daughter of Josh and Kara Ward. Her escort tonight is her father. Lass is a member of the JV volleyball team, the Interact Club, and FCA. Miss Lass Ward. Miss Shelby Page Adams. Shelby is a freshman and the daughter of Seth and Nikki Adams. Her escort tonight is her father. Shelby is a member of the JV volleyball team, track team, Interact, and HOSA. Shelby is a member of Biltmore Church. Miss Shelby Adams. The representatives from the sophomore class, starting with Miss Sarah Grace Krupe. Sarah is a sophomore and is the daughter of Brian and Crystal Krupe. Her escort tonight is her father. Sarah is a member of the JV volleyball team, student council, FCA, the Interact Club, the track and field team, student leadership, and the National Honor Society. Sarah is also a member of Franklin Church of God. Miss Sarah Krupe. Miss Michelle Ortega Servin. Michelle is a sophomore and is the daughter of Anna Servin and Miguel Ortega. Her escort tonight is her father. Michelle is a member of the indoor and outdoor track teams and a member of National Honor Society. Miss Michelle Ortega Servin. The representatives from the junior class, beginning with Miss Nadia Faith Al. Nadia is a junior and is the daughter of Mina Al. Her cousin, Kenzie Boomkapong, is her escort. Nadia is a member of the cross-country team, indoor track and field, women's soccer team, and a member of Future Business Leaders of America. Miss Nadia Faith Al. Miss Callie Lynn Queen. Callie is a junior and is the daughter of Nicole Bates and Justin Hodgen. Her escort tonight is her father. Callie is a member of the women's varsity volleyball and women's varsity basketball teams. Miss Callie Lynn Queen. Miss Brianna Lynn Pelletier. Bree is a junior and is the daughter of Robert and Marissa Pelletier. Her escort tonight is her father. Bree is a member of the women's cross-country team, varsity women's soccer team, National Honor Society, and Future Business Leaders of America. Miss Brianna Lynn Pelletier. Miss Michaela Dwayne Sanders. Michaela is a junior and is the daughter of Jamie Waldrop and Skip Sanders. Her escort tonight is her father. Michaela is a member of the varsity volleyball team, student council, National Honor Society, and Interact, where she serves as an officer. She is also a member of Ridgecrest Baptist Church. Miss Michaela Dwayne Sanders. The representatives from the senior class. Miss Catherine McCall Sanders. McCall is a senior and is the daughter of Jamie Waldrop and Skip Sanders. Her escort tonight is her father. McCall is a member of the varsity volleyball team, student council, National Honor Society, student leadership team, and Interact. McCall is a member of Ridgecrest Baptist Church. After graduation, McCall would like to attend a 4-year university and major in education. Miss Catherine McCall Sanders. Miss Hope Ann Smith. Hope is a senior and is the daughter of Jason and Sherry Smith. Her escort tonight is her father. Hope is a member of the indoor and outdoor track and field teams, an FCA leader, the National Honor Society, the leadership team, and is a member of Cowee Baptist Church. After graduation, Hope plans to pursue a degree in elementary education or Christian ministries. Miss Hope Ann Smith. Miss Gracie Nicole Elliott. Gracie is a senior and is the daughter of Regina and Les Elliott. Her escort tonight is her father. Gracie is a member of the FHS cheer team, National Honor Society, president of the Math Club, FCA, STEM, Student Council, Interact, FBLA, and the Chess Club. After graduation, Gracie plans to attend a 4-year university and major in digital marketing and graphic design. Miss Gracie Nicole Elliott. Miss Avery Jillian Moffitt. Avery is a senior and is the daughter of Penny and Justin Moffitt. Her escort tonight is her father. Avery is a member of the varsity basketball and softball team, Interact, student leadership, and is a member of Prentice Church of God. After graduation, Avery plans to continue her softball career at the University of North Georgia and major in kinesiology. Miss Avery Jillian Moffitt. Miss Riley Danielle Lee. Riley is a senior and is the daughter of Joey Chambers and Kimberly Lee. Her escort tonight is her father. Riley is a member of Skills USA. After graduation, Riley plans to attend the University of North Carolina at Wilmington and pursue a degree in criminal justice. Miss Riley Danielle Lee. Miss Boston Riley Stringer. Boston is a senior and is the daughter of Christian and Amanda Stringer. Her escort tonight is her father. Boston is a member of the indoor and outdoor track and field teams and FCA leader, National Honor Society, and is a member of Discover Church. After graduation, Boston plans to attend a 4-year university and become a physician's assistant. Miss Boston Riley Stringer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2023 Franklin High School homecoming court. Last year's homecoming queen, Miss Tori Inslee, was unable to be with us tonight. Please welcome Assistant Principal Mr. Blair King and Coach Becca Brooks to crown this year's Maid of Honor and homecoming queen. Assisting Mr. King and Coach Becca are our FHS junior escorts, Wrigley and Welker Brooks. Wrigley and Welker are the children of Coach Josh and Coach Becca Brooks. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 runner-up Maid of Honor is Miss McCall Sanders. I am now pleased to present to you the 2023 Homecoming Queen, Miss Avery Moffitt. Let's give all these ladies another round of applause.
Well, Byron, a fantastic presentation. Congratulations.
Congratulations, McCall Sanders and Avery Moffitt.
Congratulations to Miss Moffitt. Miss Sanders.
I can't help but notice that it's a good thing I'm a boy dad. My kids, my boys and I sometimes, knuckle bump. Or maybe a high five. Yeah. All these elaborate handshakes. I don't know, guys. I don't think I could pull it off.
Well, I saw a couple of dads that were a little late. They didn't exactly know which way to sway or which way to put their hand. I could see that it was a struggle for a lot of the dads out there.
I know a lot of these guys well. I'm impressed. I didn't know Chris Stringer could pull something like that off. That was a long one. That was elaborate.
Well, there's your homecoming queen and her dad. And the Maid of Honor, the runner-up. You see coming this way. And they will exit the field. And we've got about 3.5 minutes up on the clock here in the pit. So we got about 3 minutes till they'll come back out of the locker room and start warming up. They'll put 3 minutes up on the clock. And we'll get to second half action. Franklin up 17-8. here on homecoming night 2023. All right, we will take a break as the final few ladies come through the terrace, and we'll come back. We've got some stats for you from that first half right after this.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
In open space, Hanley at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here. Welcome back, fans, as we are at the break here on homecoming night. Congratulations to Avery Moffitt, your 2023 homecoming queen. 17-8 is the score at the break. Franklin on top of the East Henderson Eagles. An entertaining first half filled with a lot of mistakes for both teams. You had some mistakes on the special teams side. Had one turnover. Late there, Byron. East Henderson was about this close from making this a single-digit halftime lead here.
Real close, and we were all sitting on the seat. And I'm sitting there thinking, as well as we played the majority of that half, I go back to that little spell, and I know somebody out there in TV land is probably mad at me because I keep bringing it up, but that little spell, it was a personal foul and just started a whole lot of things. We should have had another score.
Yeah.
I'll quit. That's my last time. Yeah. But that play was big because that kid, I thought he was going to get in.
Yeah.
I mean, a nice little strike there from the quarterback, puts it right in his chest, and we missed the first tackle. Right, he scurries away, and I mean, honestly, there couldn't have been a couple feet between him and the goal line when he fell.
It was close. So. We didn't have a shot down the line, but he was a couple inches from breaking the plane and making this a very, very tight ball game. All right, let's look at the stats here from that first half, Byron. as we cover ourselves up. Well, I'm still in the picture. Oh, there we go. That looks better. We didn't break the camera. There are the stats. Panthers put up 139 yards and pretty even passing to rushing. And that turnover there late. You don't have the stats for the special teams in this ball game, but that was really the story in this first half. You had a couple of muff punts, except the Panthers, and then the Panthers also had a block kick, and that really, really was a story in that first half.
Yeah. And I mean, 139 yards of offense is not overwhelming. I get it. But to your point, we played with a short field there a few times with the block punt being one of those, and that was an eventual score. So, you look on the other side, though, and that's the good thing is that we're looking at 60 total yards of offense for the Eagles, and 10 rushing yards sticks out to me tonight. That we've done a really good job getting after it on defense. A lot of flying around that I did not see, quite frankly, 3 or 4 weeks ago. And for the folks that went and watched us play in Robbinsville and Swain, I got the word back that we had a really good effort there. So it's good to see that's carrying over here to homecoming night.
17-8 here at the break. You see both teams back out of the locker room, and we're going to get to third quarter action very, very, very soon on a beautiful evening for football. Let's check a couple of scores before we kick things off. Asheville now is trailing Dobbins-Bennett 34-16. That's in the fourth quarter. One of the games in the Mountain 7 Conference that I know a lot of folks were wondering about tonight, and it's happening in Canton. Beginning of the third quarter, just underway, Pisgah on top of Smoky Mountain, 10-0. Murphy on top of Fannin County, 7-6. And another Mountain 7 Conference battle happening in Hendersonville tonight, and West Henderson. Man, they look really good. 34-9 over a pretty good North Henderson team, and that's in the third quarter.
They continue on. That was a really good football team they had last year. They lost a Division I quarterback, but they continue to march on with really what is a very superb class of athletes they've had here for a couple of years.
It's going to be the Eagles that'll kick it away as they receive the opening kickoff. Barclay George teed it up. He'll kick it away to the Panthers. Wyatt Cantrell backpedals, receives it over his shoulder at the 20. Cantrell cuts up and eventually taken down at about the 29-yard line. Panthers again have good field position up, 17-8 to begin this third quarter.
Love to see the offensive line, George, come out here in the second half and establish some dominance up front. Of course, I got to be honest with you. When we zeroed in there just a minute ago and I looked right there in the interior defensive line, look at those two kids sitting up there for East Henderson. That's some size. So
6'7", 320 on number 77 right there on screen. It's Attic Sutton, a lane, 40-45, out of bounds at about the 46. They'll mark him back into 45. That'll be enough for a Panther first down. Gain of 16.
Plenty of room right there. Great job here on the left-hand side. Miguel Diaz, Logan Deal. Great block by Logan Deal. And then Gabe Nickerson fills up from the fullback spot and gives Attic some more room there. Good job. Great way to start the second half.
Brock Bradley will settle under center on first down. Going to hand to Sutton once again. Left side, Sutton stiff arms Zaga, 48-yard line. Sutton able to gain about 6.
Go back to the same play there. Another good hole. Atticks gets up into that linebacker area there, and a great play, honestly, there by number 10. Cody Levine. Colby Levine. His grandmother's probably watching. I got to make sure we get that right. Colby Levine for East Henderson. Good tackle there.
Oh, second down and 3, so gain of 7 on first down. As we tick under 11 minutes left. George Young, Byron McClure, Clinton Taylor, executive producer. Glad you're with us on YouTube and Facebook. As Gabe Nickerson is able to stumble his way down to about the 42. That'll be enough for a Panther first down. Moving the chains early on.
Yeah, absolutely. This is, Lord, it doesn't matter if it's 2023 or 2013. This is Panther football right here. Just hammer down 4, 5, 6 yards at a pop. Chains moving, clock running. Coach Brooks calls the play in. Everybody looks at their wrist, see their play card.
Down to 12 on that play clock as they snap it. And Sutton is going to be slung down after maybe a yard. That's Gabe Jones on the solo tackle.
Man, just shoots the gap on us right there, George. He was quick off that left side and come up with a tackle there. I think that play was set up to get another 5-6 yards out of it, but limited to 1 there.
Going to see Gabe Jones for a couple more years. He's just a sophomore.
Now, like I said earlier, he's a good-looking athlete.
Under 10 minutes left as we begin the second half on homecoming night.
Nice fake.
Bradley looks to fire. Heaves has the receiver. It is caught. Cantrell wrestled out of bounds at the 27. That'll be enough for a Panther first down.
That's a good job right there by Brock. That was a nice, convincing fake. Watch this here. Fakes the handoff there to Addix. Tucks and runs naked over there to the right side. Hits Wyatt Cantrell with a dart. Good job.
Mark it at the 26. And the clock continues to roll. First offensive possession for either team here in the second half as the Panthers receive the opening kickoff out of the locker room. Bradley settles under center. Hands to Sutton. And Addix Sutton able to gain right about 6 yards to the 19. Again, a second and short. And in this offense, that's what you want, Byron. We talk about it each and every year. At first down play, if you can get a significant amount of yardage, it sets up
it makes it easy, don't it? Makes
a lot of different plays.
A whole lot of opens the playbook. And again, kudos here, offensive line, giving Addix room. Now, Addix had 57 yards rushing in the first half, so he is right now making the case for a 100-yard night.
Well on his way. 8:30 left, 2nd and 3. Panthers driving at the 19 of the Eagles in the red zone. Gabe Nickerson at the fullback position. Fumbled the football, and East Henderson has recovered.
Well, now, did he hit the ground, or do we have a – okay.
I think it came loose before he hit the ground from my angle. We'll see a replay, but it looked like it was popped loose.
Yeah, and that's
here it comes right here. We can't get a good angle on it.
I don't know.
It was.
Yeah, I don't know. Knees are down and everything. That's tough.
Yeah. Don't have our complement of cameras tonight. We're down a couple of camera folks. Couldn't get anybody to help us out tonight. We ask. Shotgun. Hand to Robinson. Robinson able to gain about 11 yards right up the middle for the Eagles at the 25.
It's a 10-yard gain for a first down.
That'll move the sticks for the Eagles. 8 minutes, 14 seconds. Second turnover of the night for the Panthers.
Tough one. 2 fumbles, and that one, the one earlier was in a bad spot. That was in a terrible spot.
Flags at the snap. Looks like a false start on the Eagles. Fans will be back on YouTube and Facebook next Friday here at the pit as it's Tuscola that comes a-calling to the pit. Tuscola off tonight.
And that's why you got a running back that fights for those few extra yards. That is the risk right there. You see coaches spending so much time with running backs covering up with 2 hands in traffic like that.
Robinson gets the pitch on 1st and 5. And he is hemmed in after about a 4-yard gain. It'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Tackle by Cantrell. 2nd and 11.
Mark it at the 24.
Be nice to put them in a big, tough 3rd down spot right here. Let's a negative play or something like that right now would be big. Force a really tough third down.
Both teams, if you just joined us, searching for their first win of the season. East Henderson comes in at 0-4, Franklin 0-3 after the open date last Friday. Low snap, and they're going to pitch it in the backfield, trying to turn the corner. Prutzman knocked from behind and down to the 30. Flag comes out late. We will check the marker in the vicinity of possibly a hold or a block in the back.
Well, and kudos there to number 7, Talon Smith. Missed the tackle in the backfield, but again, the pursuit to get back in that play. Once he misses it here, but then takes off and gets back in the play and makes the tackle.
Attic Sutton was the victim of the block in the back.
So sometimes you can speak it into existence, George. I talked about a negative play, didn't I? So, unfortunately, it's only second down, though. So,
2nd and 16. Clock continues to tick down to 6:35. Burns going to take off right up the middle. Burns able to find a seam. And he's up to the 32-yard line before he's chopped down. Going to bring up a third manageable now.
One key move here. Watch this. And I think it was Attic Sutton that sort of bit right. Boom. Yeah, reversal field, and that set up another 10 yards there. A big play there by Burns.
Approaching 6 minutes left. 3rd and 3 for the junior quarterback, Lex Burns, at the East Henderson Eagles. They have sent at least 3 wides on almost every play in this ball game. He's going to have wings to his right and left. He's going to send a man in motion. That's Prutzman going to pitch it. Robinson in the backfield. Robinson weaving his way, and he's going to be stopped before he can get to the line to gain, which was right at the 34-yard line.
This ball game's too close to go for that. Right now, if you're East Henderson. I mean, you don't get that here. I mean, you're within 9, right? So you see here 3 guys in the backfield. Quick pitch. Good job there by Gabe Nickerson and Attic Sutton. Once again, man, they're going to stay out. I don't know.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
4th down and a yard at their own 34.
Yeah, he's not going to. Oh, well, if they do.
I don't know.
They waited a minute. I think they're going to end up giving it to him, but let's see where.
Idea. I have no idea.
Yeah, see, that's what. Yeah, I don't know.
I would honestly, if. Okay, it's a first down. I would have called for a measurement if I was Josh Brooks. That was close.
Yeah, well.
They're going to move the sticks. I guess he just had to get to the 35, and the ball is touching the 35. A low snap. And that play
Great job.
Nothing doing as Lex Burns going to be tackled for a big loss, and he may be hurt. That's a sack all the way back to the 29.
Talon Smith got a hold of him once again. Braylon Zazarn comes in and delivers the lick that might have banged Burns up a little bit. Watch your Talon gets a hold, and there we go. Braylon comes in with the lick. But I'm afraid
we had a late flag. I didn't see the flag here, and it's going to be an East Henderson personal foul.
Man, I was just sitting here stunned. I was thinking, surely they're going to call Braylon for lowering his head into that hit, but personal foul on East Henderson. Well, that's a Mo killer for him, isn't it?
Wow, all the way back to the 14.
On the 14-yard line.
My goodness.
That's a tough one.
2nd down and 31.
It's going to be 2nd and 31. My goodness. It was a spot foul, so it happened it was a dead ball penalty, so it happened where the quarterback was taken down. That's why it's all the way back to the 14. 2nd and 31. Over the middle, pass caught. About the 28 goes Prutzman. Burns to Prutzman. Gains a chunky yardage, but it's still going to be a 3rd and long, and we've got a whistle and looks like a injured Panther at about where the tackle was made. Looks like Wyatt Cantrell. We'll see if we can see the injury here.
No, is that?
Oh, maybe not.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Number 10. Number 10, that's Aiden Sizemore.
Okay, yeah, I see Cantrell. He's actually on a knee, so it's, number 10, not 18. They will tend to him. Both teams are taking knees.
Any score updates while we're waiting?
Yeah, let's see if we can find some score updates, Byron. Smoky Mountain has put a touchdown on the board. It's in the 4th quarter now, and Pisgah still on top, 10-7.
Wow.
That one's getting close in Canton.
Yeah.
Rabun Gap on top of Valerie Christian. That is in the 4th quarter, 38-31. Murphy and Fannin County now are tied at 14. That's in the 3rd quarter. And West Henderson continues to blow out North Henderson, now 48-9. That's in the 3rd quarter. Brevard on top of East Rutherford, 3rd quarter, 27-15. Hayesville blowing out the North Georgia Falcons homeschool team at the half, 35-0. And at the half, also Rabun County on top of Heard County. That's halftime score, 38-7. And Cherokee, it's now a final in Durham as they have defeated the Mount Zion Christian Knights 40-14. And they have a long trip back from Durham, North Carolina. And those are all the scores. Do have another final. T.C. Robertson, the final opponent of the 2023 season for the Panthers, beats McDowell 48-0.
So I guess that means Tuscola had the bye this week.
Tuscola and Swain don't play this week. And Tuscola and Swain played last week in a thriller. And Swain ended up winning the last play of the game. They held out Tuscola. Oh, 3rd down and 17. Burns heaves, caught. Robinson, 1st down. Out of bounds at the 48, making it 49.
That one was tough. Man, to be in the spot we were, let's take a look at this here. Rolls to the right side.
Nice catch by James Robinson.
Yeah, and just turns it on. Got a little bit of speed there. Just a nice play.
3:20 left with a ticking clock, 3rd quarter. If you just joined us here in the 3rd quarter, Franklin took the opening kickoff, drove all the way down to about the 20-yard line, fumbled it. East Henderson has had it since, and may tick under 3 minutes before this play is snapped. Under 9 on the play clock as Burns settles in the gun, snaps it with 4 on the play clock, hands to Robinson. In traffic, Robinson pushed back after a gain of about 4 into Panther territory down to the 46.
Yeah, it's sort of interesting. East Henderson taking their time. Of course, they've still got a little over a quarter of football left, but they are down 2 scores, right? I mean, so it's not clock melting time just yet if you're East Henderson.
Down 9, 2:30 left, 3rd quarter. I'm George Young along with Byron McClure. Mike Wood not with us tonight. He's watching, and hopefully he'll be back with us this season. 2nd down.
Short season.
It is very short. Only 4 home games. 2nd and 6. Pitch to Robinson. Trying to get the corner. Knocked out at about the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and about 6 for East Henderson. I'll stop the clock. 2:06 left. Again, if you just joined us, didn't see the halftime festivities, and you're a Franklin Panther fan, congratulations to Avery Moffitt, your 2023 homecoming queen. 3rd and 4, gain of 2 for Robinson. Burns shotgun, wing right and left. Hands to Robinson. trying to find a little bit of a hole right up the gut.
Robinson up the middle.
Robinson is to about the 43, maybe the 42. Had to get down to the 41.
We got another one of those quarterback, or 10 wedge plays here coming up.
Yep.
Quarterback keeper and calling the wedge. Let's see what they're going to do. Let's see where that forward progress got him. Yeah, about 2 yards. A short 2. Here we go. Out of the gun. Oh, my goodness.
No flags.
Oh.
Down to 7 on the play clock. Down to 5.
Had a no play.
Timeout called by Coach Colton Brackett.
It's somebody must have had a parachute cord on Miguel Diaz, because how he didn't come across that line, I have no idea.
Yeah, in high school ball, a lot of folks don't realize if you just go into the neutral zone, they'll blow the play dead.
Yep.
You can't get back like in college and in the pros.
He must have just skirted it. I know. Quarterback Burns didn't think so.
Yeah.
He was saying, looking at the side guy, saying, "What's the deal here? I mean, he's got to be in there." Let's see. Watch this. Somebody in the senior parking lot has got a string tied to his back.
He was lined a little bit off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
If he was a couple inches
back
more, it would have been across that line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Oh, a minute left here in the third quarter. It's 4th down and really about a yard here, a full yard for the East Henderson Eagles as they want to talk things over. Glad that you are with us on this beautiful night for football here at the Panther Pit. So finally have some fall in the air. Middle part of September. 4th down in the yard. Here we go.
Again out of the gun.
It's Robinson with a direct snap. And there was some movement in the backfield.
That's going to go. Back him up. Back him up. Yep.
That was Dakota Page, who was lined up in the backfield. And I have not seen him in the backfield all the second half. He might have been there a couple of times in the first half. But
man to his left right here. Watch this.
Dakota Page, see.
Dakota Page coming in
there.
for
lean it up a little bit.
He saw exactly where he was supposed to go blow a hole open, and he couldn't wait to get there.
They're going to leave the offense out. Well, Coach Colton Brackett and the East Henderson Eagles, 58.5 seconds left. It's going to be 4th and 6 now from the 46, and more movement.
You're 2 for 2, Panther fans.
So
that's tough. That's tough. I feel bad for the big guy.
What do the Eagles do now? It's going to be 4th down and 11.
Go home like that, Mama won't feed you. She's mad. Everybody's mad.
They're going to punt it now.
Jones dropping back in the punt formation.
Watch him. He's going back. He's going down there to the end of the bench, away from everybody.
That's why Cantrell back deep to receive the punt from Gabe Jones.
I laugh because I've been there, George. I laugh.
Speak from experience.
Oh.
Almost blocked. Got it off of his foot. Decent punt. Cantrell fields it at about the 16. Tries to reverse field, flag out.
Oh, they're going to get a face mask there?
Up to the 20-yard line. Cantrell is hemmed in and dropped. We'll check the marker.
Was that a face mask maybe they called right there?
We'll discuss it. 50.5 seconds left. Here's a replay. Yeah, you may be right.
Yeah, I think he got a hold of his face mask.
And I think the question is it a 15-yarder or a 5-yarder? Excuse me, 5-yarder. We'll push it up to the 25.
The Panthers are finally back on offense. Great job, defense.
Brock Bradley looking to the sideline. 15 on the play clock. Maddox Sutton spins his way to the 28, gains 3.
You know, the biggest thing right now, Addix, Gabe, whoever, is hold on to the football. And Of course, that's easy for us to say up here in this booth, but honestly, that is your biggest priority right now. Up 9, a turnover on this side of the field would be tragic at this point of the game. So hang on to it, trudge along. If it means a 3-yard gain instead of a 5-yard gain, you can still get first downs getting 3-4 yards at a pop. So hang on to the pigskin.
Going to have to snap the football before the clock goes to double zeros, down to 5 on the play clock. Hands to Attic Sutton. Sutton tiptoeing his way down the sideline, picks up the first down, out of bounds at the 42, and that will do it for the third quarter. A quick third quarter here at the pit. 17-8 score at the half, and that's the score as we head to the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
Dalton's Christian Bookstore, North Carolina's largest Christian bookstore. We offer a wide range of gifts and apparel. Children will find a world of fun to explore in our interactive kids section. Dalton's has a huge inventory of Christian literature, including Bibles in all translations. Dalton's, your destination for inspiration.
Across the 45.
Welcome back as we are underway here. Fourth quarter as Attic Sutton gets the call. Left side, able to gain about 3 yards. 2nd and 7 coming up. Up to the 46 of their very own. Panthers have had the ball twice here in the second half. Drove all the way down to the 20-yard line and ended up fumbling it. It's been a game of mistakes all around.
Big Bryson Gibbs and Maverick Walter. These guys up front, it's time to.
Deep drop for Bradley, going to roll. Now Heave has a receiver. It hit him in the head and bounced off of his face mask, and it was almost intercepted.
Wow, that was different.
Ashton Shope.
Yeah.
My goodness, watch this.
Man, doink off the head here. Good protection, rolls out right, throws it where it's supposed to be, and I think he started to fall. I think he
so
just
too.
lost his feet.
Did he bat it? He may have batted it a little bit too.
I think he just lost his feet and headbutted it, really, if you know the truth.
That's really, if you want to single out a play and say this is an example of how this game has gone, that's it right there. Really for both teams.
Yeah.
Mistakes all around.
Oh,
Nickerson,
nice.
big hole.
Nice.
And he's got the first down with the Panthers to the 42.
Good job, Logan Dill and Bryson Gibbs, Maverick Walter, Miguel Diaz. Great job up front right there.
Help me out, Panther.
Plenty of room.
A little offensive line appreciation.
Yeah.
Number 42.
Jonathan Gibson, maybe. Number 64, Jonathan, out there on the field.
Down to 10 on the play clock. Bradley grabs that shotgun snap. And handed Nickerson once again. Game pretty upended at the 40. Gains about 2, so it'll bring up a second and about 8 for the Panthers as we tick towards 10 minutes left on homecoming night.
Man, now depending on what we do here with this possession, George, I just need to click forward to when East Henderson gets the ball back. 2 scores down here in the fourth quarter in the season where they may not win a game. There's no telling what we'll see come out of the playbook here in the fourth quarter.
Under 10 minutes now. Sutton, there we go. Cuts it back across and to the 34. Goes Attic Sutton. He's able to gain about 6 yards, so it's going to bring up third down short.
Really a big play by Leland Prutzman for East Henderson. That could have been another five or more yards there for Attucks. But again, up front, man, and that time it was the left side. Miguel Diaz and Logan Deal. I think Carroll Cook was on that side too, tight end.
Third down and 2. The 9 on the play clock. We have to call timeout here. Looks like that's what Coach Josh Brooks wants Brock Bradley to do. The drains the clock. There's the signal. First timeout used here in the second half for Coach Josh Brooks and the Panthers. 9:04 left. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back right after this.
Join Backlot Cinema and the Blue Ridge Bartram Trail Conservancy for Walking with Bartram, a section hike of the Bartram Trail through Georgia and North Carolina. Streaming now on YouTube and Facebook.
Welcome back, fans, as we're remaining in a timeout. 17-8 remains the score. It's been that way since halftime. Avery Moffitt, your homecoming queen. If you were unable to see us earlier, there's the band, and they've been entertaining the folks here all throughout the evening. 9:04 left. It's 3rd and 2 for the Panthers after the timeout. Sutton right up the middle. Has a hole. Picks up the first down.
Nice.
To the 30-yard line.
Nice. Again, we called it out, George, right there. It's time for the offensive line to take over, and they have. Great job right there by number, who is that? That's 64. Is that no, that's 65. Mav Walter. Great job holding that block, Mav.
8 minutes, 40 seconds as that clock continues to tick here in the fourth. Panthers have been in this situation before in this second half. Driving towards the goal line, but fumbled it back in the third quarter is again.
That kid's a player.
Sutton going to be slung down. Gabe Jones has a bunch of TFLs tonight.
Yeah, he is. He is a player. Watch him just fight through 2 blockers.
Just a sophomore. A 5-yard loss. Make it it's going to be a 5-yard loss. 2nd and 15 for the Eagles. Under 8 minutes left. Panthers seeking their first win of the season. So was East Henderson. First conference game of 2023. Bradley, shotgun. Pitches it to Sutton. Has some blockers.
Get out there. Get out there.
And Sutton able to make his way down to about the 24. He was tackled from behind, so he gains about 10 yards. Gets the yardage that was lost on first down back. And it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Sets up a
right
manageable third down. That gives us a shot here.
At 3rd and 5. And again, that clock continues to tick. Issues, the play clock is not on. I don't know what happened to the play clock.
Of all times.
Don't know if the officials realize it. They're to continue to play. Under 7 minutes left. Bradley again going to pitch it to Sutton. Sutton to the 21. That's going to be about a yard shy. It's about a yard and a half for the first down. So it's going to bring up a 4th and short.
Is that a 23? So that's a 40-yard field goal. That's a 40-yard field goal. Is that right? Have I got that right? Is he on about the 20?
About the 21.
21. Okay, so more like a 38-yard field goal.
35, 38-yarder. Fourth down officially, I'm going to say 4th and 2 here. They'll drain more clock. The play clock, by the way, is back working. We're down to 20 on the play clock here in the stadium. So we're going to take it under 6 minutes, and I'm sure they'll call timeout and talk things over. Down to 10 on the play clock. We'll see what Coach Josh Brooks does as he roll the dice. The question here is, if you do get the field goal, how much does that help you in this situation?
Solid
Up
point.
9.
Yeah, solid point. That makes it a 12-point game, right? So it doesn't do a ton except for it makes them on a second score have to get more than a field goal, right? Because even if they got a touchdown and a 2-point conversion and then a field goal, that's 11. So a 12-point spread requires them to score twice in 5.5 minutes.
And then the other side of the coin, you have to think about all the bad things that have happened special teams-wise tonight in this ballgame.
Yeah.
For both teams, you've had muff punts, you've had block punts. You don't know what's going to happen on a field goal. If East Henderson able to block it, they can take it back, and then you got a different ball game. So we'll see what Coach Josh Brooks and his staff draws up here on 4th down. Here they come. Looks like they're going to keep the offense out on the field. 4th down and 2 yards to go. Sutton, hold.
There we go.
First down.
There we go.
That'll move the sticks down to the 12-yard line.
Man, that's a big play. Franklin crowd, get up. Let's go. That's a huge play, guys. Oh, man, come on. I know everybody at home watching us is up off the couch cheering in FPSN country, but the crowd was a little quiet right there. I think maybe they couldn't tell if it was a first down, but nonetheless, first down. Great job, O-line. Great job, Addicts. He's got to be at 100. I mean, wouldn't you think?
Yeah. Absolutely. Under 5.5 left, and that clock continues to tick. We're down to 10 on that play clock. 1st and 10 from the 13. Bradley. Hands to Gabe Nickerson. Nickerson takes on a defender, and he is slung down after maybe a yard.
I'm going to be shocked if we throw the football again for the rest of
You're not going to see a pass. There is not going to be a pass.
No.
Even on 4th down.
Best in the biz, Mr. Andre coming off the field, ball man.
Why'd the clock stop? Is there a flag? Now the clock's rolling. That's odd. Down to 10 on the play clock. Now 5 on that play clock. Pitch out to Sutton. Addicts fighting his way.
Nice,
to the 9-yard line. That'll bring up a 3rd down and about 5. Got to get down to the 4-yard line, make it the 3-yard line for 1st down. The clock continues to roll here. We're down to 4 minutes, 35 seconds. Drain another 20 seconds or so off the game clock here if they would like to. That's what they will do. Down to 9 on the play clock. Fake. Bradley looks to fire. Heaves it to the end zone.
Oh, it's interference.
Here comes
sir.
the flag.
Yes, sir.
Wyatt Cantrell, the intended receiver.
Yes, sir.
Andrew Ramsey on the coverage for East Henderson.
So with what seems like 9 in the box, Josh does go to the air, runs the boot out here, and Brock going for Wyatt. Oh my goodness, had him in a headlock. Yeah, that's going to get flagged.
Possibly a first down.
Yep. So I got to admit something, George. Earlier, when we had a pass interference, it was not an automatic first down. Is that no longer in high school? I'm showing my ignorance right here.
I am not 100% sure. If this is a half the distance penalty, then
well, they're not flipping over to first down.
No, it's fourth down. Or third down, rather. Third, about a yard. Hand to Sutton. That'll be enough for the first down.
So it remained third down. That's
check that. Nickerson on the carry. Yeah, and they're going to drop the sticks across the way. Now we've got a Eagle that is injured. So, yeah, it was a half the distance penalty, so it was not an automatic first down.
And I always thought the point of the automatic first down was inside, 10 yards to keep a defense honest without, that's a good bailout when you're beat. But that's a discussion for another day. Anyway, shows that maybe we should have had a preseason meeting about rule changes. We're not perfect.
Did we have a preseason meeting?
I think we ate barbecue. I think we ate barbecue.
We tried, but
yeah.
It's kind of hard sometimes to get together unless it's on a Friday night between 7:30 and 10.
That's true.
It's amazing how schedules work out. All right, we're in a timeout for an injured Eagle. They're attending, looks like, to a lineman. I think that's 55. Yeah, Jacob Capps, the senior for Coach Brackett, Colton Brackett of the Eagles. Big guy. 6'10", 335.
My gosh.
He is down. He's down being attended to. Fans will be back here on YouTube and Facebook of the Franklin Panther Sports Network. Coming up next Friday is Franklin hosts Tuscola. They're going to help up big number 55, Jacob Capps.
He is a monster. Woo.
Yeah, he is huge. The lady helping him looks like...
Yeah, she looks like something that fell out of his pocket.
Right. Him and then the lady that helped him. Whoa. Oh, man.
Oh.
He's a big dude. Anybody who's 6'10", but then add some weight.
Yeah.
That's a monster.
Man.
All right, so it's first and goal now for the Panthers after the injury timeout. Hand to Nickerson. He's in. Touchdown, Franklin. 1 yard out. Gabe Nickerson makes it a 23-8 Panther lead.
Oh, man. I was wondering, we've heard the cannon a couple times tonight, George. Isn't that so sweet? I was wondering if we were going to hear it in the Panther Pit this year. But, again, great job setting up this play here, and Gabe Nickerson is able to go in, and he'll tell everybody at Cookout tonight how he scored a touchdown.
The extra point up and good. So the Panthers now up 24-8, 3:42 left in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break.
In open space, Hanley at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here. Welcome back. 3:42 left at the pit on homecoming night. Congratulations to Avery Moffitt, your 2023 homecoming queen. Panthers just tacked on 7 points to make it a 24-8 advantage over the East Henderson Eagles. Franklin looking for their first win here in the 2023 campaign and their first conference win. Well on their way. Sinclair sends it deep. And it's going to kick at the 1, be picked up by Robinson. James Robinson at the 10, 15. Jukin and Jibin snowed under at the 17.
Robinson on the return.
3:32 left. The Eagles will take over.
One of the rare times that a kickoff that doesn't make it in the end zone does not advance past the 20. Fortunate there because it sets up a long field for East Henderson with only 3:32 to go. And again, 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions ties it up.
Well, I was about to say, if you've watched this entire football game, thank you. You know what I'm about to say is true. After watching this one tonight, expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
Burns going to fling it far side, complete.
Nice.
Going nowhere was Landon Noel. Noel able to gain about 2 yards.
Braylon arm comes up and puts on the stick right here. Watch this. Poof. Nice. Nice.
One thing it does is keep that clock moving. As he was tackled in bounds, we're approaching 3 minutes left. But East Henderson taking their time.
2 timeouts left. Man, they are what?
Burns.
I don't understand.
Stands at the gun. 9 on the play clock. Grabs the snap. Looks to fire. Dangerous pass over the middle. Incomplete. Again, he was trying to hit Landon Noel, who caught that pass on first down. Going to bring up 3rd and long now. 3rd and 8.
Yeah, I got some pressure there, too. I can't tell if that is, I believe Diaz flushed him out of there and had him on the run and made him make a low percentage pass.
Third and 8. Burns fires, has the receiver. It's caught. First down for the Eagles up at the 28-yard line.
Pass complete to Noel.
Noel able to secure that one.
A lot of respect Braylon Desarn was given Noel there.
First down for the Eagles.
Backed off. East Henderson just throwing underneath the coverage there.
Clock starts to tick. 2:27 left. Burns has his pass batted in the air, and it's incomplete.
Diaz.
Big 75 able to get up and knock that one in the air.
Brings up 3rd down.
Big play there. 2 big plays in a row by Miguel Diaz.
Stops the clock. 2:15 left. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles at their own 30-yard line, trailing 24-8. Burns going to take off and heave it out of bounds.
Talon Smith in pursuit once again. Talon's had a good night. Him and Gabe Nickerson in hot pursuit there of Burns. He decides to throw it away. It stopped the clock. 2:10. 3rd down play. Coming up.
3rd and 10 for Burns and company. Pass complete far side. That's going to be an Eagle first down as up to about the 43-yard line. Goes Noel. That'll stop the clock briefly. 2:05 to go.
Tackled by Desarn and Sutton, I believe.
Again, the East Henderson does have 2 timeouts left. Now the clock starts to tick. We're under 2 minutes left on homecoming night.
My goodness.
But again, East
a lot of time ticking away here.
Not in a hurry. 4 wide. Burns, pass complete.
Oh, great job.
Inbounds, though, he's tackled. That's Noel again, right at the 50-yard line. Gain of about 5, and here comes the timeout going to be called by Coach Colton Brackett. The East Henderson Eagles, they're going to talk it over, stop the clock, mainly with 1:33 left. That's their 2nd timeout. Have 1 left. Right at the 50-yard line. They'll have possession. And if Franklin can hold on, it'd be an epic collapse if they couldn't. This will be the first win on homecoming night in 5 years.
Oh, really? No
2017 is the last time that the Panthers won on homecoming night.
George, you've
I have a lot of
that
stats today.
stat stuffed in your pocket
I
all
did.
night.
Well, I didn't want to jinx it.
That is
you know.
that's unfair.
Yeah,
I feel.
You've heard of the announcers jinx.
That's true.
I didn't want to throw that one out there at the beginning.
You could have told me in our elaborate 4-hour pregame meeting.
Like 4 minute?
4 minute pregame meeting. I knew there was a 4. I just couldn't remember if it was a minute or an hour. That's huge. Who was that?
2017.
2017.
I believe it was Brevard.
It's been a day. It's been a pandemic ago.
Yeah. I'll try to remember all those games here in a second. Firing,
nice.
Far side in the air. Robinson, the intended receiver, knocked away by Shope. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4.
I'm going to have to buy Ashton Shope a milkshake tonight. He's had some good plays. Breaks up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice job, Ashton. Yeah, good job.
Third down and 4. Pass in the flat, incomplete. Was it a backwards pass? No, it wasn't.
Yeah, they were.
Now a flag flies on the far side.
Huh.
Prutzman was the intended receiver.
Uh-oh.
This one might be on the sideline. East Henderson sideline. No. Oh, it's going against Franklin. Personal foul. Wow. I didn't see what happened.
I didn't either.
But it was that side judge on the East Henderson sideline.
Oh, no. Did they get it mixed up?
Oh, no.
Looks like the signal's going to be that was a backwards pass.
What? Backwards pass.
So he is saying, but okay. So I see a spot here that looks like the result of a personal foul. Press box guy
Rules in play on this.
says he saw a backwards pass,
We'll sort it out in a moment.
meaning a live ball. And so what that means, if you're home,
Okay.
So that was a backwards pass.
So it was a backwards pass recovered by the Panthers, which I didn't see a signal for that.
Yeah.
And then the personal foul penalty was assessed on Franklin, so that's back to the 40-yard line. Ball game's over.
yeah, victory formation.
All right, here's the backwards pass. Let's see if it was a backwards pass. 50-yard line. Oh, man. I don't
Close.
know. That was
I mean,
the
technically,
45-yard line is about where he threw it.
yeah. Let's see where it hits. He's standing on. No, he's standing on about the 45 and a half or 44 and a half.
Oh, man.
That's
looked
pretty
like
close.
that
I mean,
looked
it's
like a
close.
forward pass.
I don't know that it was a forward pass. I swear to you, it looked like it literally was completely
line.
perfectly horizontal there. So
And
I
he
don't
has
know.
to go backwards. Either way, Panthers will take a couple of knees here. And
Guys, we will not go winless in 2023. How about that?
Panthers will pick up their first victory of the season. East Henderson will fall to 0-5. Franklin will advance to 1-3. As that's the final play. 15 seconds will tick off the clock, and Franklin will celebrate a conference victory and their first win overall. There goes the cannon as the final seconds tick down. It's a final here at the pit, 24-8 on homecoming night. First victory in 5 years on homecoming night for the Panthers. There'll be a lot of celebrating tonight. I forgot to ask you this. Is there a homecoming dance after tonight's contest?
You know, I think they did something different. Maybe they did something earlier.
Okay.
Is it? Am I a bad dad if I say I saw something in a text and
You have a son that
I'm
is
a
a
bad
high
dad.
school student.
Okay,
so
just say it.
that's
I'm
why
a
I
bad
asked.
dad. Yeah, I'm a bad dad. Yeah, I get it. Hey, look, man, great job tonight. And again, in a year that's been very tough, we're not used to going, 3-4 games deep in the season without winning a football game, right? So we know now this will not be a winless season. And the good news is get a couple kids start showing back up and able to play and get some confidence going. I really thought, aside from the fumbles tonight, Georgia offense did a pretty good job, man. Offensive line looked good. Attic Sutton seems to be the solution at running back. Did a great job tonight.
Yeah.
Got a great defensive effort from some kids that, quite frankly, I have not seen yet. And I could go up and down the list. I'm afraid I'll miss somebody, but Ashton Shope and Talon Smith and Braylon DeZarn, the line both ways. Guys like Logan Dill, Miguel Diaz played a great game tonight. And this is good. This is good for Franklin to get that winning feeling, right? Man, this makes the locker room a whole lot more fun and makes practice a little bit easier on Monday.
When you talk to a lot of folks in the football coaching ranks of Western North Carolina, just fans of football in Western North Carolina, expect Franklin to have your prototypical fullback or just a bruising back. Mm-hmm. And I think that through 4 games now, with some folks getting injured, some folks not with the team anymore, I think maybe Attic Sutton has found his foothold, literally, in that position. He just looks like your prototypical Josh Brooks running back.
Yeah, he's tough. And what's funny is that he doesn't go on the other side of the football and take plays off. Yeah. The guys that have been studs for Josh over the years that could carry it 20-plus times a game didn't use that as an excuse to take off on the other side of the football. And Attic's is in that same boat. Now, Braden Herbie would have done the same thing. Unfortunately, Braden was getting hurt from the scrimmage forward and now has a broken collarbone. But in his absence, it's always next man up. And Attic has stepped up, and he's a sophomore. And I told you, for anybody who didn't listen that night, when we got off with Murphy, there was a lot to be upset about. The one thing I wasn't upset about was the effort of the sophomore Attic Sutton. And I continue to be impressed with his football. He just doesn't take plays off. He's that kid we have that you have to have in the program that is willing, no matter what. He will run across the field. He will crawl on all fours, jump around landmines to make a tackle if that's what his team needs. And that's the kind of kid that Attic is. And that's the kind of kid that can step up right here, even as a sophomore, and be an inspiration and a leader in his locker room. And hopefully that's what will start happening with these kids. And we'll see. Hopefully their best football is ahead of them.
Next Friday, the Panthers host the Tuscola Mountaineers. We will have that ball game right here on YouTube and Facebook. We ask you to go ahead and follow our pages, whether it be subscribing to our YouTube channel or liking our Facebook page, also our Instagram. You can keep track of all of what we have going on. You get notifications when we go live. And we will be live next Friday, 7:30 kickoff here at the Pit. For Philip Angel, Clinton Taylor, executive producer, and for Byron McClure, till next time, I'm George Young. So long, everybody.